Hi, welcome to part 2. I am going to try and keep this one at about 10 minutes as well, but as you probably noticed in the previous video, I tend to ramble a lot. I did want to add to the one question about my other interests. I forgot to mention I love to read. I read all the time. I couldn't tell you the last time I didn't have a book I was currently reading. As you can kind of see behind me, this is my little bonus room area. This is my bookcase, stuffed full of books. I also have an e-reader, so I have a ton of books on there. And currently right now I'm reading the R.A. Salvatore Legend of Drizzt books. I'm on book number 6, I think, and they're awesome. My favorite author after like Game of Thrones and Harry Potter and all those amazing series like that, that I'm going to suggest that everybody needs to read if you like fantasy books, would be, what's her name? Robin Hobb. She writes books about dragons, books about assassins and like royalty. Oh my god, they're all amazing. Seriously, like I've read every single book that she has written and I can't rant about how fantastic they are enough. Like, they're all in the same world, but there's several different series that follow different characters, and there's so much crossover, and it's just awesome. It's, like, intricate like Game of Thrones, but not quite to that level where every little strange person you meet is going to be some huge thing in the end sort of thing. It's a lot easier of a read, but just so amazing. Her writing draws you in. That is, I don't know how I forgot to mention this previously, but read. I love to read all the time, and when I'm sitting outside or doing something like that, I'm usually reading. Okay, now back to the questions. The next question is from Devin Eaton. If you had infinite funds for one cosplay, including all related props, who would you go all out on making? I really need to find an answer to this question. As I've said in my last video, but I mean I have 3,000 more fans since my last video, so you guys probably haven't seen it. It would be a big armor build. I don't know what armor, but something like completely made of Warblood that's just so intricate and so amazing. A glass armor from Skyrim, if I was to pick a Skyrim one, would be amazing. It's not too overdone either, so that's also really important to me. I don't want to be a Pikachu. I don't want to be like one of those characters that you see everywhere. Harley Quinn's great, but I will never cosplay her, unless, of course, like, I got a costume just given to me sort of thing. I like to do fairly original characters, or ones that maybe there'll be 1 or 2 at a con, not ones where there'll be like 60. If I was to pick a certain character right now, it would be the armor from the new Dracula movie. I've posted that in my album wish list, and it's amazing. Seriously, go look at that. It's got dragons on it. It's so detailed. The colors are fantastic. Yeah, that would be, if I had to pick one right now to start doing, it would probably be that. From Ian Lee, do you think I'm pretty? Yes, Ian, I think you're pretty. Especially that picture that you posted of you in like the kitty cat costume. That was pretty fantastic. I literally, LOL, laughed out loud at that. Christian says, I'm so bad at these. Well, yeah, you didn't ask a question, man. Come on. This is your chance, as Philip showed in the last movie, or video, to get me to do stupid shit. I mean, PG, stupid stuff. From, oh no, I don't know how to say this one, Sayori Shivler. I hope that was close, or at least you'll figure out who you are. Anything that means we get to see more of your pretty face. Again, that's not a question, but here you go. I would do this without my glasses on, but then I can't actually see what I look like, so I'd be making very strange faces. Next question, or hopefully an actual question this time, guys. It's from Charlie Foreman. What is your all-time favorite movie, and who is your favorite character from it? That's tough. I'm massive Tolkien geek, like, wow. Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, everything. So right now I would say those, because the Hobbit movies are coming out, and well, the last one is, and so just so much hype, I can't stop thinking about it. I watch the trailer at least once a week. Honestly, it hurts to not be watching it right now. I'm so excited for those. I don't know who I'd pick for my favorite characters. From the original Lord of the Rings ones, I would probably pick Legolas, because I watched it when I was a teenager, and he's a babe. And other than that, I'd pick Aragorn, because he's badass and still really good looking. Super shallow, I know. From The Hobbit, I don't know. I love all the dwarves, like all of them, and how they interact with each other, so it'd be hard to pick. I have met Philly, so that's Dino Gorman, so that always makes everything better. And I've met Jed Brophy as well, and he is Nori, the one with the triangle hair, so he's definitely up there as well. I would love, I don't know, it's hard to pick a favorite character. I also really love the Harry Potter movies, because that is my childhood. When I'm sick, I just turn them on and I watch them all every time I'm sick. So I definitely love those a lot. I love the X-Men movies. Basically, you can tell where this is going: science fiction, fantasy. I'm there. Sven Bonetti, did you ever, for being in a European Comic-Con, would you like to go? I have never been to Europe. I would love to, and I do plan to one day go there. My dad still has a British passport, so I can actually get a dual citizenship in the UK, which would be awesome. But right now, I'm just surviving. I bought this fantastic house last year, so bills. But yes, one day I will go to Europe, and I would love to go to a Comic-Con. As I mentioned to someone in another post this morning, if I for some reason magically get famous, that would be amazing. You should probably tell your European Comic-Cons to invite me as a guest. That would be, you would be my favorite person ever, I'm pretty sure. From Sven again, he has a couple questions. Do you like to go clubbing? I went to university for a bit, and I loved it then. I love to dance. I miss dancing. I danced a lot in high school and stuff. There's not a... Okay, there probably is a lot of clubs in Calgary. I've never been. I think I've been to the country bar once. I don't have any friends that like to go clubbing, so I have no reason to. But that... Yeah, I'd like it. Not like every day sort of thing, but I really like to dance. Do you have friends that don't know that you cosplay? Probably. All my current friends that I actually hang out with right now, yes, they know that. People that I used to hang out with in high school, I don't know. I don't really talk to them anymore. If yes, it's because don't want to speak about it, or it's just randomly never talked about it. It's because I don't talk to them, so we've never talked about it. But lots of people know. Like, I have a lot of my Facebook friends follow me on here. Hi. And so it's kind of cool. I guess they know. I post cosplay stuff on my actual Facebook page as well, so they, I'm sure, have seen it. I'm not ashamed of it. I love it. I'm having a great time. I like to think I'm good at it. But yeah, and that's all from Sven. Next one is from Michael. It's spelled all fancy, man. I don't know how to say it. Do it, but where does the video go? Here's my question: cake or pie? The video goes on YouTube, and then I post it on my Facebook, and so it's in the cloud. Cake or pie? What? That's so hard. Depends what kind of cake and what kind of pie. I would probably pick pie because it goes better with ice cream, and there's so many different kinds. I love all pie. I don't know. I don't think I've got one I don't like. I don't like the fake cherry flavor that much. So if it was like actually made with real cherries, it'd be great. But the fake in a can cherry, not so much. strawberry rhubarb. It's really good. I've really always wanted to try key lime pie. They look amazing. I love limes. Never had one though. They don't make those in Canada. So yeah, I'm gonna go with pie. And yeah, pie. Next is from Alan Murphy. What is your fantasy cosplay and would you make it happen? Kind of answered this before. I don't know. I need to pick something. A big armor build though. And because you run the Rift and Guard cosplay or Facebook page, obviously you want a Skyrim cosplay, so I'm gonna say glass armor. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to say your name. I am so sorry about this already. Quastus? And I'm not even gonna try your last name. What was your first cosplay? My Nightingale, actually. Haven't been cosplaying that long, considering I'm still posting pictures of it. And then I made my boyfriend a Dragon Priest as well. So that would be my first. Next one is from Ashif. Have you accepted Talos into your life? And then everyone gets all ranty in the comments on this. And you guys can read these later, but sure. Talos doesn't really affect my day-to-day life. I just kind of coast. But he definitely plays a big part in Skyrim, so if I was to start playing again, then he probably would be accepted into my life. Next one is from Ellie. What was the most disgusting thing you've ever eaten? I don't eat disgusting things. I'm actually a vegetarian. I don't, like, advertise that because it doesn't affect who I am. I'm not one of those vegan people that are like, oh my god, you're killing all the baby animals sort of thing. Whatever, eat whatever you want. I've been raised a vegetarian my entire life, so I haven't eaten a lot of gross things. I tried some squid once. That was gross. Never tried that again. I'm sure I've eaten some bugs while running. But I know that Chris's parents brought back some nacho-flavored crickets from the USA once. I didn't eat any of those, but they ate them. I love ethnic food of any types, like Japanese food, Indian food, Thai food, all that sort of stuff is amazing, but I always get the vegetarian type. So I've not experienced any disgusting food. Next one is from Brian. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I'm already over 10 minutes. Well, you guys get a few extra minutes in this one. Next one is from Brian. If a fan/follower of you send you a message or meet you, did you accept to meet them? Even let him come into your home or see in real life your work? No, do not come to my house. That's crossing a big line. But if I meet you at a convention, that is awesome. Yes, I would love to meet you at a convention. And I have some people that, like, from this city that I have met in person because I met them before and then we became friends and then now they come to my house, aka I'm talking about Megan. But don't show up from somewhere at my house. That's not okay. But yes, I am very happy to meet you guys at a convention. I would love to actually see you face to face, and then you can see what I make and you can feel it, if it's heavy, if it's light. When I complain about it, you know what I'm talking about, sort of thing. I would love to meet all of you face to face. That'd be fantastic, but keep it appropriate. Last one is from Ronald Prado. What advice would you give to anyone wanting to cosplay? Pick a character that you love. I've done this before in a previous video and explained it a lot more, but my main advice is to pick a character that you really, really love, not one that you think everyone else will love. Pick something, even if it's really obscure, that you will be proud of it when you are wearing it around, because that is what you want to be happy in your costume, is the point of this. We don't make it to please other people. Well, we shouldn't. If you make it well, it will please other people, but the point is you want to be happy. So pick a character you love, and that will make making it so much easier and wearing it so much better. And that's that. Oh, actually wait. Someone posted on the wrong post, but I'm remembering to answer you. Look, handy dandy phone, I have it all loaded. Jamie. How many sites are you interested in touring in Canada, like the Fan Expo in Toronto? Everywhere. I'm interested in going everywhere. Not picky. There's a lot of anime conventions in Alberta, but I don't know anything about anime. Like, there's one going on this weekend that would have been cool to go to, but I don't know what they're talking about. So, but really anywhere. I would love to go anywhere. I love to travel, and then I love conventions, and I love cosplay, so anywhere would be great. Toronto would be fantastic because it's like the biggest Canadian one. Calgary's the second, so yay, get to go to that. Hopefully going to Vancouver next year. Curtis, we're going to Vancouver next year. And like, I want to go to all of them. I want to go to the ones in the States. As I said before, want to go to the ones in Europe. I want to go everywhere. It's fantastic. I love the experience. I love meeting the new people. I love meeting the famous people, everything. It's fantastic. Toronto would probably be the top of my list because it is so big and there seems to be so many awesome Canadian cosplayers in Toronto. Like Henchman Props, Sasmira Cosplay, Nika Marie's just moving there. Taryn up there said she lives in Ontario. There's so many of you guys out there in the East. I really want to meet all of you. But yeah, I want to go everywhere. And that's all we have time for today. 16 minutes, so 6 whole minutes over 10, I'm sorry. Enjoy my ramblings. I will hopefully do another video soon with the announcement of who wins my print giveaway. I will actually share that again to let more people enter because I'm still waiting for Eric from Final Attempt Cosplay to post the next stage of his competition thing that I'm in. Me and Ashri, I can't say it. As you can tell, I'm really bad at pronouncing things. Are the finalists, and I really, really want to win. I really want the prizes. They're so awesome. It's Warbla, a print of his, and then a armor making book. That would be so awesome. I really want to win. But if it has anything to do with sharing / liking or commenting on the post, I will be using that to bribe you guys into doing that and doing a print giveaway. But as soon as I know that that doesn't need to happen, I will do another video to award the winner. So keep your eye out for that, and bye!